Okay, so now we look at a first stage of our historical stock research. So you want to see, does a company have a good track record of sales? I mean, that's the cornerstone of any business. Do you really want to be investing into a company that doesn't have a good track record of sales? I don't think so. So this is the first thing we got to satisfy ourselves. Can the company grow its sales? Yes or no? And we look back over the last 5 years, there may be some anomalies, of course, and we're going to explain that now. And no better stock than to have an anomaly than an airline stock, given that within the last 5 years we had COVID. So let's go to our trading view platform. We've typed in ALK for the Alaska Airlines. Bottom right hand corner, we click on financials, and we're going to go to statements and the income statement. And again, remember, change the quarterly here to annual. Very, very important. See, quarterly gives you every quarter's data. Annual, we want to see over the last 5 years. Now, if you subscribe to TradingView, they'll give you access to more data if you want, in terms of the financial statements. But we're just showing you the free version for now. So what we're doing now is we're going to take this information here. You can see the total revenue here for 2017, 2018, 2019, all the way up to 2023. And you can see the growth rates underneath it here. So we're going to transpose this information into our little window here, and we'll talk you through it. Now, we've got access to more data. We're a subscriber to it, so we'll take the 2017 data onwards. So the first thing I'm looking for is a track record of sales growth. So in 2017, revenue for Alaska Airlines was $7.89 billion. In 2023, it was 10.43 billion. So that's an increase there of 32% over this 6 year period, right? And that's impressive as well, considering that in between you had COVID. And at this stage, we didn't know whether the airline industry would recover or not. So for airlines to be still in business after COVID is an achievement in itself. Um, so you will ignore the growth rates here. So you can see here, revenue was down 59% in 2020. Now, if that wasn't COVID and that was happening, that would be a big red flag. Why did that happen? But we have a reasonable explanation for it. Similarly, you would ignore the big growth rate in 2021 because obviously, if there wasn't that many flights in 2020, the growth rate is going to be huge in 2021 when, obviously the flights had returned. And kind of similar into 2022 as people got more and more confident. So these growth rates pretty much you'd ignore when you're analyzing the historical sales. But what I'm impressed with is that we've kind of pre-COVID, if you look at it, was 8.78 billion, and now we're up to 10.43 billion. So in regards to our checklist here, you know what? Does this stock Alaska Airlines have a track record of growing its revenue? The answer is yes to that. So we would give it a big tick. But I just again want to emphasize, just because a company has a good track record of sales growth, it doesn't mean you go out and buy the stock, because the company may be overvalued. Maybe they've already priced in all the good news. And remember that future sales growth is actually more important than historical sales growth. And we've covered that in a different course, and it's in the three simple ways to value a stock price course. And again, we've used Alaska Airlines. So I would ask you to complete this course in its entirety and then do the three simple ways to value a stock price course. In this course, we're really just trying to satisfy ourselves that, Alaska Airlines is a solid investment because, they have a good track record of delivering in the past. So just from the sales growth perspective, I'm happy with that, especially given what the airline had to go through during COVID. And I would give this a thumbs up. And so in my research stock list here, I'll give it a thumbs up. I might type in here, had 6% growth. Obviously, COVID in 2020 was a problem. You can type in your own notes there, whatever they mean to you. So the next video, we'll go in here and we'll look at profit and earnings per share growth. So growing sales is one thing, but growing profits is another. So is the company good at managing its cost base? We're going to look into that in our next video.